Hi, welcome to My Dad is King of Kings podcast series. I think it's going to be called Truth and Lies, so this is just the introduction. So a few days ago, I was given this laptop as a gift, and first of all, I'm so blessed, so I just thank God for that. And it has a webcam, and I've always wanted a webcam just to do like diary stuff because I talk more than I write and stuff. So, but I have this idea that I think it would be really fun if you guys would kind of come on a journey with me on an adventure to kind of find out what the truth is. Jesus says in John 8, to the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, "If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." You know, I've looked at a lot of people that I've lived with and that I'm friends with and my life, and I realize that we either act out and live the truth, or we act out and live the lies that we believe. You know, we really do live out what we believe, and just being in life and stuff and just the things that it's done to us, we really believe in so many lies that are not from God, and we don't even know the truth most of the time, and we struggle and we hurt and we cry and we ask God to get us out of things or to teach us things or to bring us blessings, you know, and he really says you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. And so I guess I want this podcast series to be about what is the truth and what are the lies that we're believing in, and we're not making up truth. We're not inventing it. It's not something new that we get to come up with. No, it's truth that's timeless, that instead of making it, we're discovering it, we're uncovering it, and we're finding out, why aren't we living that way? Why aren't we believing that truth? Why instead are we living lies and we're steeped in lies? And so I just wanted to do this podcast series because I've been through so much and learning how many lies I've believed. I mean, the list is so long and has gone on and on and on. And I think that just from experience and being with people, we don't realize that we believe these lies. You know, even especially as Christians, I really feel like we are called to know the truth, and we are called to seek the truth and live that truth. And yet I feel like most of us are just as broken, as messed up as this world is. And I think God is yearning for us to be free, and so I hope that this podcast series really helps me, helps you, helps anyone who watches this to learn what are we a slave to, because in order to be free we have to be a slave to something. What are we a slave to, and what's the truth that's going to set us free? These Jews that he said this to said, "We are Abraham's descendants and have never been slaves of anyone. How can you say that we shall be set free?" And Jesus said, "I tell you the truth, everyone who sins is a slave to sin." We are all a slave to sin. Even as Christians, we sin over and over and over again, you know, and we're also a slave to masks and to lies. We want to make ourselves look better. We want to please God, and you know, being a Christian really confesses that we can't do any of that. We can't make ourselves look better because we're really, really broken, and we can't please God, because that's what being Christian is all about, is knowing I can't please God, but he did it for me anyway. And so I guess I want to be part of the journey that helps all of us to live in truth and in freedom. It says in John also that Jesus came in grace and truth, and you know, truth is not relative. It's not something we may make up, or it's not subjective to our feelings. So if you're, you know, watching this and that's what you believe, is that truth is unknown and truth is uncertain and you can't know it and there's no way to know for sure, this is probably not the podcast for you, because I do believe that Jesus brings us truth, and he is the truth, and that the truths of this world and the truths of God's kingdom, they're absolute truths. There is no relativity. There is no opinion. So I just wanted to invite you guys to come with me and to discover truth. I also want to let you know that they'll always be about 5 minutes or under 5 minutes, because if I didn't have a time limit, I'd be talking all the time, obviously. And if you guys know any truths that God has really shown you, or that there are situations you're in or lies that you know you're believing, and you want, you know, to talk about it, or you want prayer about it, or you want me to say something about it, feel free to do my ask box and just say truth or lie and then write it out. So thank you guys so much for listening, and God bless you guys.